Greetings, YouTube land. My name is Jason, aka NC Statester, and this is a collection update. And this room is a bit of a mess, so I have a 14-month-old son, so please forgive the disarray. First, we'll start over here. My wife is a big Carolina Hurricanes fan, so she has most of the Hurricanes bobbleheads. But she's also a big fan of the bumblebee that turns into a beetle. So you have the first masterpiece one there. This one is in the front is a vintage Bumblebee. Next one is the reissue from like 2018. That's Goldbug. That's the Origins Bumblebee. That's Grimlock from RID. Over here, kind of hiding out, is an MP Bumblebee, which I did try to put in Volkswagen mode, but I gave up because he would not stay together. So now on to this one. This is kind of the top shelf stuff, I would say, bigger stuff. So my main favorite one is Galvatron, and so I have a few of them here. Energon, the two eHobby ones, purple and the toy color, MP Grimlock. I'm still a fan of the Masters of the Universe Classics, so we have Skeletor, Battle Armor Skeletor to be exact. On Panther, there's the Arc. If anyone knows if his chest goes in further than that, let me know, because I don't like that gap, especially since he's up high. There's the Energon Unicron, or not Energon, Universe Armada. I think I got him in the Universe line. He was part of the, basically just a reissue of the Armada. I don't plan on getting the HasLab Unicron. That's a bit much right now. So, we have Trypticon, Ape Face, Skullcruncher, Superion, a vintage Scorponok, animated Megatron, still one of the best. I got a little bit of everything, I would say, but I'm mainly a G1 guy. We have God Genrai, or Power Master Prime with Apex Armor. This is the Hasbro version. Cup, Metroplex back there, Brainstorm, and Hardhead. And then some more G1 Autobots, mainly Season 3. There's a vintage Galvatron, and I really like that Abominus and Computron, vintage Magnus. Got a G1 roll bar. This Hot Rod is actually the Takara reissue, and you can tell because he has the Target Master partner, and the sticker is basically tampographed on, which is pretty cool, the sticker on the chest. The rest of the stickers are actually still stickers. This is the Walmart reissue Prime, which I love, especially since it has the full-size smokestack, so I'm glad they finally got over that. He doesn't really fit in very well with the Season 3 Autobots, or Season 3 people, but he's still pretty awesome. Fangry, some of Soundwave's minions, Vintage Gnaw, Cyclonus and Scourge, Menasor, that's a reissue Dirge, which, while he didn't get a whole lot of character development, his toy is awesome. I just love that blue. Very, very cool. Ratbat, Slugfest, and Overkill. This is the MP01B Optimus Prime. Encore Omega Supreme. A vintage Predaking. Transmetal 2 Dragon Megatron. The RID 2001 repaint into Cryotech, which is awesome. I just recently got him. Animated Bulkhead, one of my favorite figures. Grimlock, G2 Slag, Sludge, Sandstorm, Springer, a vintage Astro Train. So since I had the vintage, I never picked up the reissue from Walmart. And then these two, while they're not that great, the Duocons, I've had them forever, so I still got to keep them on display. Flywheels and Battle Trap. So here's a few trades. I've had this actual book since I was 15, so that's pretty cool. I would like to get some more trades, but this is what I have so far. Got a few, Overflow DVDs hanging out here. I love Game of Thrones, even though I agree the ending was crap. Walking Dead, I've seen every episode. Some MP Autobot cars. Ironhide, Prowl, Blue Streak, Smokescreen, Sideswipe, Red Alert, Tracks, and gotta show some love to the ladies, so this is, what's her name? Not Tiger Track. Whatever the red one was. There was also a Kingdom version of them, but from what I understand, it's not very good, so I'm just sticking with the MPs. And some Transformers trades. I'd like to get a few more of these too, especially of the classics ones. But we have Alternity and Henke Galvatron, reissue Red Alert, or not Red Alert, Inferno and Grapple. Some of the Human Alliance, Jazz, Bumblebee, and Barricade. Love that Barricade. Vintage Optimus Prime with Laserbeak on top. I like to think of him as spying on him like he did in the movie. So here's a few omnibuses that I have. I'd like to get a few more. I have a Kingdom Waspinator hanging out, just kind of by himself, looking for a home. Hopefully it doesn't end up in a bin. And so here we have Earthrise Scorponok with the Generation Selects Shatterglass Optimus Prime. And there's the Kingdom Scorponok they came out with. That was pretty cool. And we have Fort Max, Titan's Return, along with Cog. Metroplex, missing a couple things like his missile and the visor for his helmet and Scamper, but other than that he has everything else, which is pretty good for that figure nowadays. And then we have Henke Megatron, who, if anyone remembers the old Kal-El Prime video with the Life in a Drawer, the Silver Fool. And then Ravage, some Soundwaves, MP Soundwave. This is the Walmart reissue Soundwave. Love it, love it. Kingdom Soundwave. Encore Sound Blaster. Encore Starscream. Siege Jetfire. We have Kingdom Galvatron with the correct shoulders. The Super 7 Galvatron. And the Generation Selects one there with the green matrix that's based on the G1 toy colors. I love both of them. And then the Japanese Titans Return one there, which I don't know if, and people who don't really mention this, but you see how the Japanese Titan Return has the red belt buckle under the 4-pack? Well, neither one of these has a painted belt buckle. I could do it myself, but I'm not sure if I trust myself not to mess it up. I wonder if they're going to come out with a premium finish version of Galvatron or something that has the painted belt buckle, kind of like Soundwave with the little dots in his shoulder cannon. There's G1 6-shot. City Commander, the old City Commander back there. Another recent pickup, the Generation Select Galactic Man. Animated Grimlock, another one of my favorites. G2 MP Sideswipe. And the Encore Twincast, which I just love, especially in boombox mode. And still have a few Masters Classics kicking around. Swiftwind MISB, Scareglow, one of my favorites, Webstore, Pop Rick Grimes, I'm a big Walking Dead fan, Orko, need to find his wand and stuff. There's a reissue Smokescreen along with a couple alternators, Sunstreaker and Sideswipe, and I have a few CDs there. We're not really going to look at those, but I have a few Micro Masters, and a couple little Galvatrons. That's the Airstrike Patrol. Here's my favorite Micromaster group, the Rescue Patrol. I just think it's cool that they have a boat with them. And then Sea Spray and the Universe 2.0 Hound, and not Hound, Brawn. Getting all the names wrong today. Been a while since I've done this. And then kind of last but not least here, stuff that's out anyway. Couple statues back there, Jetfire and Galvatron. This is Encore Skylynx. Kingdom Rodimus. The trailer is actually in this bin here. Transmetal Megatron. Obviously be careful with the shoulder bits. Transmetal Optimus Primal. And the Takara Generations Waspinator, which is awesome. Probably the best version of Waspinator anyone's ever made. So, especially with that finish. And then a couple, I'm a big football fan, so you got Cam Newton, who's back with the Panthers, and Aaron Rodgers. So, both of them lost yesterday, so that sucks. So, that is... Oh yeah, and I have a Revenge of the Fallen Ransack there just hanging out because I love that alt mode. So, that is basically my collection. Certainly appreciate everyone for watching. Is it Road Rage? Might be Road Rage as the red track says name. someone will correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm totally blanking on that name. So thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll be back at a later date as time allows with if I get anything new or if I feel like doing a toy review of some kind. I will definitely be back. So thank you all for watching. Have a good one. Bye.